What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about pump sprayers, specifically the fact that they suck when you have to constantly keep pumping them. It's been a problem. It's needing a solution. I started looking up online, checking forums, and I started reading about some of these guys putting valve stems and having little pumps to hook up to. So I didn't want to just start making a video and be like, alright, is this going to work? I needed to try to test it out first, I guess, and see if this was even worth filming. So on my own, I took one of my cheap solo sprayers that I bought on Amazon, and I wanted to test the idea behind it first to see if this was even going to be something that could work. And it does. It does. I'm going to explain what we did and how we got here. So on Amazon, I went and I bought a two-pack really of these tubeless tire valves. You could probably go to AutoZone or anywhere and pick those up. And then on Amazon also, there's a theme here. I'm always ordering from Amazon. I went and picked up a portable electric air pump, portable electric bike pump, whatever you want to call it. That's this machine here. So I scooped this up, which it was actually pretty fairly priced, and the reason I like this one is because this base comes off, and as long as it's charged, this is actually a charger for USB items. So it's a 2-in-1 for me. So I picked up those two things, and that's really all you need as long as you have a drill and a drill bit and a pump sprayer. So for instance, say you've got this pump sprayer and you want to just keep pumping, and it's just a giant pain in the ass. The thing that bothers me is not the initial pumping, it's the fact that it doesn't last. It just doesn't last. So you're spraying on the subject, whatever you're doing. Like for instance, this at the moment has just regular water in it, but I usually do like car wash solution for shampoo and stuff. I usually do that for the wheels, the exhaust tips. That's what I use a lot of times to be very gentle with the products that I'm washing. Or you have all-purpose cleaner, which is in my big boy here. We're going to talk about this one in a minute. Or for instance, since I obviously have quite an addiction, I have my Ammo Frothy. So you can do rinseless washes, you could do waterless washes, hoseless washes, whatever you want to call it. You can put all-purpose cleaners, you can do anything you want to do. Wheel cleaners are a big one if you have one that foams. I'm going to be honest with you, I wanted to try this out on cheap things that I could easily get. I know these are better sprayers, the IK line, and I would love to just start drilling into those, but there's something holding me back. I'm gonna see how everything else works out. I have to do testing. So what I did with this, I found the drill bit that would work for me. I drilled a hole where I felt I would want it. Now, it sucks a little bit when you're doing the smaller ones because it's a two-handed kind of operation. So I'm spraying it, but I'm holding the pump at the same time, and I just keep, you know, basically pumping it the whole time while I'm spraying it. So that's fine. For this one, what I plan on doing, what I plan on trying, and we might film it today, we're going to see. I want to take the second stem, and I want to test this out. So I might want to put the stem over here, potentially. So it's a flat surface, it's away from things, right? And it's next to, you know, this air bleed valve, and I can leave it here. And then what I'll probably do is have this drooping down, right? And I'm gonna make some kind of mount that might suck up into here, something that would have like a flat base here. So this would just basically sit there, and I could just spray whatever I need. But like I said, this is just water in here. I'm gonna hook this up to that. I'm gonna spray a little bit on the hoe, and we'll talk about it for a second. Then we're gonna see, maybe we're gonna mod this on the video. But stay tuned, let's see what happens. So there's already air in this one, but I'm just gonna hook this back up. Oh, just got hit in the face with mist. Great. What I'm gonna end up doing with this pump is turning it on. As of right now, because I just sprayed it, there's 29 PSI. I have this set to, I believe, 43 or 45, which is where, when I pumped it up to full and hooked this up, that's where it was saying. So what I'm going to do is do this. Okay. So 45.5, 46, this is where it's gonna stop. I'm gonna leave this hooked up. I'm gonna take this handheld. I guess you could just hold it like this. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's just see what kind of misting we get with this. Right? Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep the pump turned on. So I'm gonna hit the pump again, have it turned on while I'm spraying. So, I don't care about this vehicle as much. I mean, as you can see, look what we're doing here. How long is this spray gonna last? Look at this. Come on. It's still going. This is crazy, guys. Okay. I guess it filled it. It's still spraying. It's literally gonna go. Where's it at? Look at how good this bike pump did. It's still full pressure. And there's not a whole lot left in there. It's still full pressure. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to turn it back on, but now you see if there's no... Let's just keep doing it, right? That's it. We just ran... It's just basically spraying the last little bit of mist. This is not a big deal to hold it like this. I am not too excited about holding this with this drooping down, but obviously it didn't cause an issue, and this really isn't all that heavy. What I would try to do is possibly mount this somehow, maybe make some kind of strap here where it'll take some of the weight off of this, but this was spraying. I mean, obviously you could still adjust the fan for more of a wide mist if you want, but this was spraying. Look at how long we sprayed. We could basically fill this up with whatever solution we want, right? And we have no pumping. There's no delay. There's no nothing. If I wanted to walk through with rinseless wash or waterless wash or whatever in this unit, I could basically do the whole side of the car. The whole side of the car. Mist it down completely. I could have it dripping wet. I could use this kind of sort of like a pressure washer of sorts without any of the power. But it'll just be a constant stream. I don't have a hose hooked up. I don't have anything hooked up. So I could have, you know, I have multiple of these. I could basically have that pump. I can put nozzles on every one of them. So I could spray foam something. For instance, let's just brainstorm here, right? I could spray foam all over the car. A pre-foam type thing, right? I could do that and then let it dwell and rinse it off with a completely separate one that has nothing but good clean water in it. And all I have to do is just unhook that pump from that one and hook it up to another valve stem. So the initial cost, those valve stems are what? $2, $3, $4, whatever it was. Nothing. You could buy a bunch of them, and you know, say you only want 1, 2, or 3 or whatever. I think this is an awesome setup. Awesome. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the drill and we're gonna basically just send it. I mean, there's really no other solution here. We're gonna send the drill right here. We're gonna make a hole. If I sacrifice it, I sacrifice it, right? And we're gonna see what we could do. We're gonna try to mount this in here right now. Let me get this started. All right, so like I said, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna send it. We're gonna drill a tiny, well actually we're not drilling a tiny at all. We're going big boy. We're just gonna drill the shit out of this and hope for the best. There's no turning back. That's it. Hold on. This is the hard part now. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna just put our pump down here. Okay. We're gonna have to stick our hand in here and try to come in through this hole and pull. So I've seen somebody do this online where they basically taped it so it wasn't going to come off. Okay, so we're going to put this in because it's a little bit of a tough angle. It's a hard angle to get it. Yeah, hold on. Oh, it's coming through, baby. Just going to hook this up to it. Okay. I'm going to try to stick my hand inside here and pull at the same time. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. Scraped up my hands a little bit. I think we're okay. So let's put this top back on here. So keep that nice and tight. This is the best test, so we can see if it's actually taking air. This is going to be the best test. As I pump, we're going to see, yep, we have an airtight seal, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just send it. This is obviously going to fill up a lot slower, and there's not a lot of liquid in there, and certainly a lot more room. What we're going to do, leave it like that. Let me see how tight it feels though. Okay. Alright, it's getting, okay. So my judgment is this is only going to need like 16 psi at this level. So we're gonna, like I said, I need some kind of base here. This is going to be a work in progress, but for right now we're going to take this outside. Now this is not going to get sprayed on the truck, because what was in here was all-purpose cleaner. We're just going to give this a spray on the ground and see what this does. I mean, it's coming out. So let's see if we turn the pump on. We're down to 16. Leave the pump on. Let's see with this what we get. This is actually, this is doing really well. I think we got success here, guys. Yeah, it's not stuttering or puttering. It's not missing a flipping beat. Alright, shut our pump off. This thing is not missing a beat. Alright guys, so what do you think? What are your opinions about this? I'm dying to know. Do you think that this is a cool idea? Because I personally think that this worked out pretty slick. I think everything worked out nice. I think having this as an option is pretty damn cool. If you're willing to invest a few bucks extra into your pump sprayer, I think this could turn out to be very much worth your time, very much worth it, especially if you do more than one car. Say if you're out in the field and you have a setup like this, you know, you could just keep this charged. I mean, for instance, this will last you multiple cars. I'm certain of it. And this came with a cord to charge it inside of here, and a nice little like felt carrying case thing. So it's very portable, as it says in the name. I'm going to link this product in the description. I'm going to link the tire valve stems in the description below. And, you know, let me know. These are very easy to find. You can get your own brand of these pump sprayers. Any brand will work. I do feel more confident doing it on one of these, but at this point, right now, I don't need to. I have a large one and a small one hooked up, but I honestly feel like it's totally worth it. I think this is a great little mod, and if you're into detailing or even whatever, just want to have something to do and you're bored, this is cool. And, you know, if you have any suggestions on how I could implement this onto the smaller scale, over here I kind of, like I said, have a plan where I'm going to hook it up and have a flat base, something to mount it, and I think it'll be great there. But I need something here, some way to do it, or, you know, maybe just suck it up, buttercup, hold it with my left hand and spray that with my right. Either way, it's going to work. You saw it. It was demonstrated. It was proven. This is definitely worth your time to go do. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please, please, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed what you watched, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below, click on that bell notification thing so you can find out when I post another video. Who knows, it might be a good one, it might be a bad one. It's like a 50-50 thing. Do you like to gamble? Let me know. But again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.